Hey guys, this is Frozen Things Studios here, and welcome to part 5 of the Frozen Awards 2024 Best Supporting Actor. So, Best Supporting Actor goes to the actor who has given the best supporting performance. This actor plays a role of a character who isn't really the subject, who isn't really the focal point, and may get less recognition than the lead role. But I think there are still some supporting actors that are still quite major, and they certainly do deserve some recognition as well. So that's what this award is for. That's why we separate the best leading and supporting performance categories so that we can also give supporting as much recognition as the lead. So without further ado, here are the nominees for Best Supporting Actor: Bill Skarsgård, John Wick Chapter 4, Chukwudi Iwuji, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, Dominic Sessa, The Holdovers, Jonathan Majors, Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, Mason Gooding, Scream 6, Robert Downey Jr., Oppenheimer. And the award for Best Supporting Actor goes to Chukwudi Iwuji, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Yep, guys. I will admit that this wasn't really the winner I was intending on awarding. This wasn't really the pick I was aiming for. It was mainly going to be Robert Downey Jr. for Oppenheimer. But on reflection, Chukwudi Iwuji, the more I think about it, I think he deserves all the award for his amazing villain performance. I mean, he has given a Thanos level performance right there with his villainy. And honestly, guys, I'm gonna say this right now. He might actually now be my favorite character in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Yep, sorry, Rocket, Lila, and Mantis, you're now dethroned because I think High Evolutionary is the stand-up. The fact that he isn't really the big bad of the MCU, I honestly wish he was the big bad, but it's still good enough that he's a standalone villain. But then, I just cannot get enough of this amazing villain. Yeah, he might actually be my favorite villain technically second favorite villain 2023, but I think you all already know who my favorite villain is. But yeah, High Evolutionary, I'm debating whether either him or Thanos is my favorite MCU villain in general, but it's either one of those two. Yeah, Scarlet Witch is no longer my favorite MCU villain. That she's now like probably 3, I guess. I will say I prefer Wanda over. I put Wanda over Kang when it comes to my best MCU villains list. But yeah, Chukwudi Iwuji, man. I mean, one of the things that I love about this character the most, and what makes High Evolutionary such an amazing villain, is the performance from Chukwudi Iwuji. He really knocks it out of the park. His energy, his investment in playing this villain role, and you really love to hate on him that much. Yeah, love to hate on him. Yeah, he is such a hateable guy. He might be one of the most threatening MCU villains yet. And yeah, his over the top nature, I think his over the top acting is really what got him here. Especially probably the best part of his acting is when in probably my personal favorite scene in the film. Well, one of my favorite scenes. So I think that might be my favorite scene when Rocket was crying over Lila's death, and then Lila pretty much, and then Rocket was crying, and then High Evolutionary mocked him with yeah. Yeah, that one, man. You really it really makes you pissed off when you hear that. It makes you hear that, and even also remember that scene where he approaches a Rocket and he's like no, wait, I forgot how the exact quote went. I forgot how the line went because I haven't revisited Guardians 3 in a couple of months. I think last time I rewatched this movie was back in July, I think. Yeah, back in the summer. So, but no, Yeah, you're nothing. Yeah, my God. Yeah, that scene where he literally just straight up abuses a Rocket after Rocket when Rocket finally accepts the fact that he's a raccoon. Oh my man, that scene really just shows how. I think that was probably also that might be his best acting. Just seeing his villain like you really get feel like he desperately wants a villain role. I think this is one of the greatest villain performances of all time. I think this should be on the same conversation as Heath Ledger's Joker, also Joaquin Phoenix too, and Josh Brolin as Thanos. He deserves to be like in that same conversation as one of the greatest villain performances ever. He's just so much fun. He really feels pure evil, and he actually does have intentions. He has a reason for doing this, and he actually makes the movie itself dark and just brutal, and probably one of the most mature MCU films. Despite its comedy, it's because of his character and sort of Rocket too. But yeah, he really knocked it out of the park. I don't mind him not getting an Oscar, but yeah, but Oscar nomination. But either way, he definitely still deserves my award for best supporting actor. So that's part three of the Frozen Award. So the part five, I mean. Stay tuned for part six, which is best voice actor. Bye, guys.